The place is a mess again. As per usual, the garage is never warm. I got the heater going finally. Propane's a little cold, it's about 22 degrees outside. But happy Sunday, everybody. Today's video is all gonna be about Wolfie's truck. You obviously know. Pretty much, I wanna go ahead and I wanna try to use the stock manifolds. Just because cost efficiency here with his build. Now a lot of people say you can't make it work. I guess let's find out. I got a couple stock ones here that I'm gonna be using. Hopefully, you know, we can make it work somehow. So I'm gonna go ahead, take these bad boys inside, get them all warmed up, cut the flanges off. Let's see what we're working with. First we'll get the little cover plates off. Yeet, done. Look how pretty those are. Now, let's go ahead and cut this flange off as much as we can. We'll probably grind this side down. That way, there's nothing actually going to be poking out. It's going to look smooth and clean and factory, okay? So let's go ahead and cut this off. Well, joke's on me. I don't have my cutting blades, and my reciprocating saw is at Austin. So let's go see Austin real fast. 120 steps later, I'm at Austin. We actually had a fire last night, too. If you guys want to see, you know, anything other than car stuff, obviously day in the life stuff, I can do that, just let me know. But it was a little crazy. Hey look, my reciprocating saw right here. Actually I had to cut the top of the barrel apart right there. Trying to see if Piglet will make an appearance for the vlog, but I don't think he will. So rude. I hope you're watching this. Rude. Alright, we got the saw. Let's get this cutting. Oh, almost forgot. Safety glasses. That took way too freaking long to cut that off, okay? Next time I'm just gonna get the chops out. I'm done. That's it. Now I gotta do the other side. Man, why don't they just make bolt-ins? Oh, they probably do actually. Well, would you look at that? It almost kind of looks like a Holly hooker lug manifold. Let's go ahead and see if this bad boy fits in this little slot. I'm kind of nervous, not gonna lie, and it's getting really hot in here. That thing puts out some massive heat. Let's get this installed, I hope. Maybe, who knows? As you guys can see right here, the actual control arm is hitting the manifold, so I just need to do some trimming, and hopefully I don't go through it, but it's getting close. I have cut away a good amount, but it's still like way too close to that control arm, which is a problem. Now, was it worth a try to use this manifold? Obviously, but I'm pretty much giving up on that. I'm just gonna buy an exhaust. It's fine, it's whatever. It just sucked. You know, it'll make the build just that much better, guys. It is currently 2:16. I gotta go get a haircut. You will see me right back, you know, video editing time, like 2 seconds, 1, 2. And we're back. You know, I told you, power editing's fantastic, all right? Instead of going down below, because it's cold, okay, heater's still over there working, I think what I'm gonna do is actually start putting the accessories on. So I got the knock sensors here. We can put the intake valley back on this bad boy. Put the intake on there. Well, first, oil pressure, cam sensor. Then I can put the old intake system on it. And then probably put the water pump on and get this ICT billet. I got the alternator brackets and the AC and power steering bracket as well we can install. So I guess that's what we're going to be doing today, because that did not work and a little frustrating. But if you guys have any clue of which one I'm going to buy, I'm going to post this video first. If you guys have done this, let me know. I don't know which one to buy. Okay, I don't know if I want to go with that cheap eBay one, but a lot of people say the fitment isn't that well. So, like I said, leave it down below. But let's go ahead and get these knock sensors knocked out. And the cam sensor and oil pressure, you already know the drill. Alright, well, if you guys have an S10 and you're trying to move the alternator, because you want to keep the, you know, the air conditioning, stock, factory, and the power steering. So this is the alternator bracket, part number 55178-3 LS S10 alternator bracket kit. Pretty much all from ICT Billet, which is local to me. You know, You gotta support the local business, okay? And then you got this humongous, all this billet stuff. This one's 551779-3 LS S10 AC and power steering bracket. Guess what? We're installing this. If you've got an S10 and you want to put a 5.3 and pretty much keep all the retaining accessories, this is exactly what you will need. So let's go ahead and I want to say we need to put this one on first, and then this side, and then I can put the water pump on later, which should be fine. I hope. We'll find out if not. So step one tells me to put this little bracket on, some spacers, and the bolts through. I guess we could start off with that one. I think this is the back one. If I can get it out. Yeah, it's stuck. I need to open them. Alright, so get your one plate out. I already put my bolts in. You'll have to put on the spacers that they provided as well. So this is the first step, and it literally will just go on just like that, or it hits the top of the head just like that. So let me go ahead and mount mine. And just like that, that is mounted. Next, it looks like we're going to use the long spacers, the M10 by 120 mil bolts. That should be two of these, just these two right here. And we'll use the 4 long spacers as well. Okay, and just like that, it's the 4 long bolts, not the 2 really long ones. So you're going to hit this top one here. You're going to hit the middle. You're going to hit this one. And then you're going to hit them right here in the middle of that one as well. Let's go ahead and tighten that down. And voila, just like the photo, that's there. Now step 3, it's going to want me to put the 2 small spacers in, and then those 2 bolts here. Uh-oh. I shouldn't have put all 4 in just yet. Something's not right. I got to figure this out. Hold on. Alright, scratch that. Take those 2 bolts out that were in there, and then grab your alternator. You're going to grab 1 bolt, and you're going to grab these 2 shallow, and I'm going to show you here real fast. And just like that, that is on. I don't have the belt tensioner, but it's fine for now. That is hooked up, so pretty much I skipped a couple steps on you. But you're going to use the short spacer with this bolt here, okay? And then same thing on this one down here for the back side. Then it's going to have you put that spacer that they gave you, and then you're going to shove it through here. Then the belt tensioner and the small washer, because you got a thick washer and a small washer, that goes here for the tensioner, just like that. Easy peasy. Don't know why I overreacted. But that side's done. Now let's go ahead and get the AC and power steering, which kind of concerns me just a wee bit. But ICT Billet gives you instructions, so it's not that scary at all. So this one sucks just a little bit to actually get everything in there, but I think that's the first step. That took way too long. Now, it wants me to put those hooks in, those 2 different spacers, if you guys see that, and 2 different sized bolts. Cool, cool, cool. Getting confused. Already don't want to do this. This is stupid. Help me now. Man, that water pump is going to be kind of tight to get in there, but it'll be fine. This is a little bit confusing, to say the least. So you're going to put a thick washer, bolt, spacer through, tighten that down for the idler pulley. Now for the AC compressor mounting, you're actually going to get the 2 longest bolts that come in the kit, slide them through, put the 1 spacer in, okay, and then put the other spacer in, and then do that, and then put your lock nuts on. And I'm going to not tighten this just yet because I still got to put the valve covers on. I just don't want to scratch them. That would be the worst thing ever if I scratch them. But that is pretty much there for step 2, guys. Step 2. Step 3 is obviously we're just going to mount the power steering and then the AC compressor. Which, AC compressor's there. I'm not going to mount it up. Pretty much, like I said, I got a little bit more things we got to do to tidy up. I want to kind of keep this area open still, so when the manifolds get here or the headers or whatnot, I can just slop those in, and that way that's all good to go. But as you guys can see, alternator relocation, AC compressor, and power steering brackets are in. Those are pretty much done. I did notice that the engine is sitting a little bit crooked, so I need to go back there on the transmission and turn it just like that. That way everything's straight. But as of right now, the pulleys are all lining up like they should, and that's always a good sign to see. I do obviously have leftover hardware. Like I said, I got to still put the other stuff in first. So this is not a how-to. I'm just showing you the project that Wolfie's got me going on here. But that sucks. If anybody really wants to, you know, keep their AC, I mean, by all means, they're expensive. I think they're like a couple $100. I think it was like $300-400 total for all that, which is crazy to think about. Okay, just to keep some, you know, fancy dancy. Roll down your windows. Okay, given the red car, it's gonna have AC, it's gonna have heat. You know, it's gonna be a little street car that makes 1,000 horsepower. You know, the little stuff. Pretty much, we're out of time for tonight. It is currently 5:18. I'd like to have this video up by 7:30, 8 o'clock-ish. Don't you dare quote me. But this is pretty much coming to a stop. For today, I'm going to be trying to daily, at least film, and then post every other day. I need to get into a routine. I keep telling you guys this, but it just doesn't happen. So, if you did enjoy the video, leave a like, subscribe if you guys are new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.